Yes, I'm here in the IoT zone, here on the booth right now. It's really exciting to be here. They have some really cool demos, which we're going to double click on in just a second. But I don't know that much about IoT in production. I mainly sit behind a desk most days and spreadsheets, actually, at my day job at Cisco. But I have Ruben Lobo with me right now, who's a director in our IoT department. Ruben, how are you?
Doing well, thank you.
Well, thank you for taking the time to come with us, to come talk with us, right, and to talk a little bit more about IoT. Now, as Steve mentioned, we came just from center stage. We heard some great innovation. We heard about how the industry is changing. Like, can you tell me a little bit more about like what's happening in the manufacturing industry and how does Cisco play a part in that?
Yeah, absolutely. So AI and software are revolutionizing manufacturing. And basically you have the emergence of AI vision systems, software-defined automation, virtual PLCs that are putting new requirements on the network. And we're basically showcasing that technology here in this demo.
Right, and I think, you know, behind us you have like a very popular demo, right? Like I've seen a lot of people here before. Can you tell us a little bit more about what it does? It does have a do not touch sign as well. I think for an engineer it wants to make you touch it, to be honest. But tell us a little bit about like what's happening here. Like I can see some sort of puck coming in, so walk us through.
Yeah, you know, everybody loves to see this demo. You see moving parts, it's like a honeypot. Everybody comes here. So what we're showcasing is a typical manufacturing system. We've got 3 stages here, commonly found in manufacturing, and we're using this to demonstrate how these new technologies are advancing automation and at the same time putting new requirements on the network. So we've got 3 distinct stages to this demo. On this first stage, we have an injection molding system that's basically molding these hockey pucks that you see coming out. And they're getting put on a conveyance system, and you can see that the automation is moving the hockey puck in front of this blue camera that you see here. Right. And that's a vision camera that is being controlled by inferencing software that's running on that unified compute edge server that we have there. And so basically, there's very high bandwidth video feeds that are moving from the camera to the inferencing system. And that camera is PoE powered. It's being powered by this IE3500 industrial Ethernet switch that has got 10 gig uplinks that feeds that video into the inferencing system on the edge compute. Now, if the puck is deemed to be in good shape, it's going to move to the next stage. If it has a defect, it gets rejected down that chute down there.
Okay.
Now, it moves to the next stage where we have a labeling process. So here, a label gets applied onto the hockey puck, and we have the second vision system camera there that is making sure that the label is applied correctly. And if there's any mistake in the label, the puck gets rejected against the second chute over there. And if the label is okay, then it moves its way into the final stage, which is the packaging system, right? Now, I spoke about the high definition video and how the switches support PoE for the cameras. What else is happening is this entire automation system is being controlled by a virtual PLC that's also running on the unified edge server over there. And all of that jitter-sensitive traffic, right, that's flowing from the control system is also going through our industrial Ethernet switches. So we have, I spoke about the IE3500, that is a high bandwidth, high PoE switch. Over here, you can see that we have the IE3100H, an IP67 switch over here, which you can mount in hard-to-reach places to drive all the I/O and the drives. And then finally, we have an example of the IE3100 switch, which is a compact switch that is powering that particular camera over there as well.
So you really have the manufacturing part here, which I think is awesome, and I would like to have one of these pucks as well after the show. And then you have the technology part of it, which really powers all of it.
Exactly. It's the industrial network that basically brings all of this together and makes it happen.
And then you have here as well as, like we spent a little bit of time earlier this morning talking about Splunk. So how does Splunk now fit into this whole like demo or like kind of solution?
Yeah. So the Splunk platform is where we bring all the information together, right? It's that one platform that basically brings data from the vision systems, so you can see that data show up over here. you can see the data from the virtual PLCs being shown over here. And we're able to construct a digital twin of the entire automation system. At the same time, we're bringing telemetry from the network. We have security fused into the network, so we have cyber vision running on the switches that is inspecting all of the traffic and helping you understand the security posture of the assets. We have a zero trust network gateway embedded in the switches that helps us remote access into the system. All of that IT and OT data is brought together on this dashboard for our manufacturing customers, where they can build custom dashboards to visualize their data in the way that makes most sense for them.
That's awesome, Ruben. Thank you so much for walking us through.